Hey, what's happening, guys? What's going on YouTube? You guys have tuned into Rules for Rebels, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing something that not a lot of people do. I'm going to be showing you guys all the t-shirts I've sold on Amazon merch that have made me $328.41 in the last 30 days or in the last month. Now, kind of the point of this video, I figured that would be what was of most interest to you guys, is what shirts are selling. Nobody ever really shows the shirts of theirs that they design or sell. So I figure that's kind of the draw here. But what I really wanted to talk about is how passive is Amazon merch exactly? And if you wind up leaving your Amazon merch store unattended, not logging in, not continuing to create t-shirts for a couple weeks, a couple months, even a couple years, how much will that store continue to generate for you? So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in today's video. I was one of the first people to get started with Amazon. I shouldn't say I was the first people. I was one of the earlier people to get started with Amazon merch. I think I probably got on a few months after it initially launched. I believe when I got on, there was no wait list. This is probably late 2015, early 2016. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Amazon merch started out pretty much for app designers. It was a tool to where app designers could sell shirts of maybe characters in a game that they made and monetize a game app that they make. Well, there was nothing that restricted it to apps, but that's kind of what it was designed for. Well, obviously, the whole print-on-demand industry is huge. A lot of people want to start their own clothing lines, their own brands. They want to sell funny t-shirts. So the program quickly grew in popularity, and before you knew it, there was like a year-long wait. So you could sign up to request an invitation, and you'd be looking at anywhere from a couple months to even a year or more to get your account opened up. So I started this program long before they were doing waiting lists and things like that. Got on right away and started selling shirts. Now, I actually used to be pretty active in Amazon merch. If you watch some of my older videos, I did a lot of videos about Amazon merch. I'd always do updates, what new products are coming on board, what policy changes have been made. Glenn of Hustler Hacks and Hustlebee and all those guys who are big on Amazon merch. I was on there, and I think Young, I think used to run the Merch Minds podcast with Hustler Hacks or Glenn. I think his name is Glenn, right? So I used to be really big into Amazon merch. At the height of my Amazon merch account, I was making anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 a month in and month out. Now, eventually what wound up happening, there's a lot of like copyright and patent trolls who will get your t-shirts taken down, even if you're not violating their trademarks or patents or copyright. I guess patent would be the wrong word, but even if you're not violating their copyrights. Amazon doesn't want to deal with any headaches. They don't want to get sued. So if somebody claims that they own a shirt or own a phrase, it pretty much automatically gets taken down. There's really no appeal process. If you contact Amazon, they'll tell you to reach out to the person who reported your shirt, which is kind of like a stupid system. But ever since then, I was like, you know what? It's just not really worth putting a ton of effort into a third-party platform that I don't own, don't control, and to where all my designs or shirts can be taken down at one time. I mean, I even think Redbubble in many ways is a superior platform to Amazon merch because they're not as quick to take things down. Anyhow, I probably haven't I shouldn't say haven't. I've probably logged into this Amazon merch account 2 or 3 times since 2018. So we're talking about a 2022. We're probably talking about at least a 2 or 3 year lapse since I've logged into this account. There maybe been 2 or 3 times that I've had a creative idea for a shirt, designed a shirt and hopped in here to upload it. But generally speaking, I don't really use this account much anymore. But despite that, despite not having logged in a couple years, in the past 30 days, actually, I guess I've gone a little over 30 days, January 12th to December 19th. But in the past, 5 weeks, we've sold 63 shirt/pop sockets for a total of $328.41. So what's that? 51, 52. So I say 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, so that's about, $80 a week. We've had, actually, I guess it was more than that. We had 63 shirts come from the U.S. for $328. We had 1 design sell in the UK for $628, 3 designs sell in Europe for $417, and no design sell in Japan. Now, one thing that was cool that, I don't keep up with merch as much as I used to. I was thinking about maybe delving back in a little bit, although I'm not going to, it used to be when I got home got home from my office, I would, hop on and I kind of enjoyed designing t-shirts. So I'd just kind of hop on and come up with some creative designs and upload them as my girlfriend and I were, watching a TV show or something like that. So I might get back into it a little bit. I forget where I was going with that. I'm all over the place. Brain fart. Anyhow, let's kind of get into the shirts that I've sold. So these are my shirts that I've sold in the last 5 weeks. And like I said, kind of the point of this video, like how passive is this? I haven't logged in here in two or 3 years, but all this effort that I put in back in 2016 and 2017 is still paying off to this day, delivering me, $80 per week. And I'm just going to kind of go ahead and show you guys the shirts that are selling. So a couple years ago, I went on a vacation to Aruba. Really loved Aruba. There's kind of a phrase down there called douchey. I think it means cool. A lot of like the Aruban music and things like that will say douchey. Not nothing like the American meaning. But I thought it was kind of cool, clever, and so I started making some douchey shirts. And so the douchey designs sold one, but that wound up getting returned. This one sold in Spain, and this is a Drugs Are Bad t-shirt. If you watched the video I made yesterday talking about how to run ads on pre-search, we actually ran an ad to this Drugs Are Bad shirt. And if any of you guys want to buy any of these shirts, let me know, and I'll drop a link to it in response to your comment, and you can pick one up. We sold one stone koala. We got a koala bear smoking a bong here. Kind of a cool shirt there. Let's see. We sold one This Kid Loves Biscuits. My nephew fucking loves biscuits, man. He's crazy. Like sometimes just as kind of a gag, I'll bake some biscuits and send him biscuits in the mail. Whenever I go visit him, if I don't make biscuits for him, I'll wind up stopping at Popeyes or whatever and getting him some biscuits. The kid's fucking obsessed with biscuits and gravy. And pretty much every holiday, birthday, I always, in addition to his real present, I'll always wrap up some biscuits just in a box. So weird shirt, and I mean, I guess it kind of goes to show that sometimes like dumb shit sells, right? That one sold in the UK. This Kid Loves Biscuits. I know in the UK they call cookies biscuits, so maybe that's why they bought it, though it is clearly a picture of biscuits and gravy. Let's see, this is kind of a cool one. This is one of the first shirts I ever made. Bitcoin 21 million club. Obviously, there can only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. So if you own 1 Bitcoin, you are in the Bitcoin million club. So this one sells for $14. I might raise the price on that one. A lot of times, kind of my strategy early on used to be drop the price to where I'm making almost nothing per shirt, let it get some popularity, and then raise the price after it's kind of ranking in the search engines. But this is the 21 million club. Let's see, that one sold in the US. We sold one. Okay, so the Drugs Are Bad shirt, we actually sold 5 of them. That's pretty good. So this is the Drugs Are Bad shirt that we advertised yesterday. We sold 1 in Spain, but we sold 5 in the US. Okay, I like this one. This one's good. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. Really funny shirt. I actually have one of these myself. And if you guys want to buy that shirt, let me know. I'll drop it in the description box below. Drop a link, and you guys can pick one up. Here is a V-Chain shirt. This is kind of a fun one I made for Valentine's Day years back. I love my side chick. I actually bought one of these and didn't show my girlfriend until Valentine's Day and wore it on Valentine's Day. Just to kind of make her mad, little joke, whatever. So I love my side chick shirt. We got that one. Let's see, that one sold in the U.S. This one does really well. I'm not sure why. Columbia football shirt. It's literally just like a clip art football that I threw the map of Columbia over. Now, typically something that I would do if I see something like this is doing well, I might copy it or replicate it for other countries. So I might do like a Mexican football shirt, a Costa Rica football shirt, and kind of reputate it, see if we can get people from different countries buying it, and kind of actually, so we sold 3 of those. Kim K is my lawyer. So we got I think this was a shirt that went viral a couple years back. Actually, this might have been one of those I logged back in a year or two ago and made. Someone bought a sweatshirt that says Kim is my lawyer. I think when Kim Kardashian was going to law school, somebody started making those shirts, and I kind of copied off that one. We sold 26 Aetherium shirts. This is kind of a cool shirt, kind of a distressed Aetherium symbol. This was one of the earlier shirts that I made on merch, and this one's always done pretty well. Let's see. This one we sold 4 of. I thought this is kind of funny. So My parents years back moved to Charleston, South Carolina. I almost moved down there myself, and it is on my radar. I wouldn't mind living in Charleston at some time down the road. Mainly looking at Florida right now, but if I see kind of a cool house, I'm open to South Carolina. Now, South Carolina and really the entire Southeast is getting a ton of Northerners moving down there. A lot of people from Michigan, a lot of people from Ohio, a lot of people from New York. And down in Charleston gets a flood of people from Ohio. And so there's kind of like, I think it's kind of good-natured, but they also kind of hate people from Ohio, and they kind of joke that, like, people from Ohio complain that there's no good chili down there. They all wear cargo pants. They're all overweight. They all put too much gel in their hair and have the same haircut. So I made this kind of parody shirt that says, "Go Back to Ohio." And I forget how I was marketing. I don't know if I was marketing it on forums or running ads or something like that, but a couple years back, this was doing really well. And, you know, obviously a lot of people, especially following the last 2 years, you know, people who are working remote are moving to the Southeast, moving to warmer climates. There's a big migration of people moving away from the North. So I can see why this shirt is still doing well. This one is Upper Peninsula, Michigan, one of my favorite places to go camping, hiking, etc. I love eating mushrooms and walking around by pictured rocks up there. And so I made this one years back, and this one does pretty well too. South Carolina, Palmetto. So this is a pop socket. It's kind of the symbol of South Carolina. That one sells from time to time. Looks like we sold one of those. We sold 9 of the Upper Peninsula ones. Is Qdom even around anymore? We have an old Qdom crypto shirt that I made. This one sold 9, just kind of like a Southwest kind of Native American design. And then looks like we sold another side chick. I thought we sold the side chick. Do I have got multiple side chick shirts? Drugs are bad. Aruba. Oh, I love my side chick. So that was a standard t-shirt. Huh. I must have made 2 of these. So we sold 1. Okay, so this one just says side chick. So I guess this is a shirt you buy for your side chick, so everyone can know she's your side chick. But we sold one of those. So again, haven't really been active on Amazon merch in 2 or 3 years. We're still pulling in over $300 a month. So Amazon merch is pretty passive. Are you guys still into Amazon merch? Would you like to see more content about Amazon merch? Drop a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. If you guys want to see more content on this, how merch has changed over the years. I'm not really too active on there anymore. Probably a little bit more active, but I'm not going to dump a ton of time into this platform. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.